नागरिकांचे संशयित सीसीटीव्ही फुटेज आम्हाला प्राप्त झाले आहे.
Summarize your
त्यावरून
case, you
शोध
said.
घेऊन पुढील कारवाई आम्ही
I'll
करीत
just
आहे.
summarize, but
बिल्डिंग खाली कर्मचाऱ्यांनी गार्ड नियुक्त करण्यात यावा असे सूचना सुद्धा आम्ही दिले आहेत, अशी माहिती पोलीस
I'm
निरीक्षक
starting
महेंद्र
with the
अंबोरी यांनी
handicap.
दिली.
I do not
मागच्या
have the
ऑक्टोबर
result.
2023 पासून
Because of that,
तर
I cannot have the
कालपर्यंत
data
जे
analytics,
आहे
which the
अमर
state
आर्केड
has
मार्केट
placed,
या ठिकाणापासून
NTA has
बाईक चोरी
placed
गेल्याच्या
on
तक्रारी
record,
इथे दाखल झालेल्या आहे.
giving the bell curve.
तर
Landlord, one of the director of IIT Madras is a member of the governing body of NTA. They have run the data analytics process, taking the entire number of 23,33,000 candidates who sat in the examination. If data analytics is to be run to 23,33,000 people, at what stage 10,000 or 20,000 people have sneaked into it? This data analytics running into half a page, which every dot means thousands of people. You cannot detect any abnormality when you draw a bell curve, which is based on 23,33,000. The correct procedure, if at all they were doing it, the correct procedure was to apply this process to 1,08,000 people. The first 1,00,000 people in 2021, 22, 23, and 24. Probably the curve would have been able to catch 1,000, 2,000 people going up and down. Now even 1% is up, is into thousands of candidates. This honorable court has examination cannot be sustained.
Well, that's one aspect about what IIT Madras has done.
Yes.
Now, what about how do you develop? Now you can develop the basic case that you have.
I'm demonstrating that IIT Madras can't be relied upon.
Because they have taken the entire body of 21.33 lakhs.
That's right.
And according to you, that data analytics should have been done on the restricted figure of 1,08,000 and compare that with 2021, 22, and 23.
So great. And my lord, the governing body member is the of NTA is the director IIT Madras. There is a conflict of interest, my lord.
No, but therefore, you take it, I mean, what is at the highest, what does that lead to? Your argument is that the data analytics has been done by NTA itself.
Correct. That's right.
It can't be higher than that.
And apply.
That's because because the director of IIT Madras is also on the governing body of NTA.
That's right.
You are,
Actually, he's not.
is not, they
He's
say.
present in
But
the court
the-
on my request. He says he's not on the board of directors of NTE.
Oh, I see.
He was an outsider whose without expertise.
But anybody from IIT Madras who is on the governing body of NTA?
He was, somebody else was
Was means in the past.
in past.
Today IIT Madras has no, nobody from IIT Madras in NTA.
When was that passed, my lord, when he exited?
But the person, the director who has prepared this report,
Mr. Solicitor, just sit for a second and ask them what the position is so that you can have a seat.
were you a member of NTE? Just, this is not the way it is done. Please don't do this.
I have not attended any board, not your.
Member. He is not a member. Any other person who is a member.
I'm not person. What's the previous guy?
When?
I said now, strictly.
subject to further verification. But the IIT, whichever IIT organizes JEE examination, IIT JEE for selection in, the chairman of that examination committee is ex officio member in any NT. But the office, the director who has prepared this report is not the member, but some Mr. Gopal.
Now, the IIT JEE for 2024 was held by IIT Madras or who else?
In IIT Madras, he is the chairman of that IIT JEE examination committee, but he deputed somebody to attend meetings of NT.
Oh, I see.
Ex officio is there to use his expertise.
So I'll just take it down. IIT JEE for 2024
Was conducted by IIT Madras.
yes.
And the chairman of IIT who conducts IIT JEE, ex officio is a member of NTA.
And what role does NTA have in regard to the IIT JEE?
Nothing.
There's no.
He is
No, just ask the director. Things are conducted by NTA.
Yes.
Oh, I see. So IIT Madras would only set the papers or what happens?
No, they would conduct the examination. JEE advanced they conduct, JEE mains is conducted by NT.
So mains is conducted by
NTA.
NTA. That's like the preliminary exam. The mains.
Advanced.
Advance is like, advance is only in IIT.
May final.
Advance is only for IIT. Whosoever is intended to get admission in IIT, they opt for the advance. Otherwise, all other.
They are only, the admissions are on the basis of IIT JEE mains.
The mains.
And IIT JEE advanced, NTA doesn't conduct that. So IIT JEE advanced is conducted by whom?
NTA.
No,
IITs.
IITs or one IIT?
It is conducted by IITs. One become the organizing IIT. This year it was IIT Madras.
Okay, so like the CLAD.
Yes.
So this year, the IIT JEE advanced, the organizer was IIT Madras. This year.
Correct.
Okay.
And Lord, he has gone into city-wise as well as center-wise analysis.
Now, when you said that the chairperson of IIT JEE is the ex officio member of NTA,
Governing body.
of the government, is ex officio a member of the governing body?
Yes, it's a governing body, it has no correlation with the activities of the conduct of the exam.
So the IIT JEE, the chairperson, so this time who was the chairperson?
I took this time chair for, he was the chair.
He was the chairperson. He deputed one Mr. Gopal Krishnan to attend the meetings on his behalf.
No, but who was the chairperson? The director of IIT Madras was the chairperson?
Yes. For G. Because IIT Madras was the organizing body.
So IIT Madras was the organizing body both for the mains as well as advance, or only for advance?
Only advance. Mains was conducted by
NTA.
by us.
Entirely. But IIT Madras's director was an ex officio member of the
Governing body, Manoj, which is a kind
Of
of a policy
NTA.
making.
of NTA. And is he an ex officio member only for this year or generally?
He would be Whichever IIT conducts the exam of.
For that year, he becomes a member of the government body. All right, I got it.
But I must tell your lordships, my lord, that what is placed in the report is, my lord, for, say, a city-wise spread of top
So
100 rankers.
this time the director IIT Madras would be ex officio a member of the governing NTA, but he had deputed somebody else on his behalf
Somebody
to attend the meetings.
One Mr. Professor Gopal Krishna.
Lord,
And I have city-wise and center-wise.
so that I'm explaining.
A deputed professor or doctor?
Gopal Krishna. Professor Gopal Krishna. But if my learned friend is going on the question of bias, that may not help here. I have sat with him, my lord, I have examined everything which he has done. Yeah, I can show it to your lordships, and my lord, it is city-wise, center-wise, and at the national level.
Yes, Lord,
Just to show that there is no.
That can indicate when your turn comes. Notice. All right, now tell us.
without showing the document, Lord, that city-wise and center-wise, the first table is, my Lord, the bell curve of 23,000 people. 23 lakh people. The second table is city-wise top ranker analysis, the top 100, how top hundreds are spread over across the cities. Then there is a table which gives the seat.
Can we do this, Mr. Huda, to understand your submission? Can we just look at the report of IIT Madras? which
Yes,
they have
I
referred to?
straight away
Let's
demonstrated.
go
Lord.
straight there because
Yes,
you know,
Lord,
let us
okay.
first understand what they have done.
Yes, that's great. Lord. Lord, may kindly see the reply filed by them on 10th of July.
Just one second. Serial number कौन सा है भाई ये?
Union of India.
Additional affidavit dated 10th of July filed on behalf of respondent number 2, my Lord.
28 dated 10th of July.
Correct, Lord. That's right. Lord, this is respondent number 2. Annexure A, my Lord. Page 12.
अरे page 950 तो है ही नहीं बोलता.
Huh? Is this a union?
It's analysis of the 17 candidates or no?
Lord, this annexure is data analytics of Neet UG 2024, annexure A.
Not, it may be part of the petition filed by Shivangi Mishra. Item
is Shivangi Mishra?
7.1, so that was the first.
Yes.
Yes, it is in Shivangi Mishra's case, my Lord, because they didn't file it in my case.
Yes,
Yeah, we got it.
but copies are served on.
Yes,
That
Lord,
is
copies are.
report from IIT Madras, pages
Yes.
12 to 18. Let's see that.
Yes, now, you see, and at page 12 is, my Lord, there's an executive summary given on page 1. And then, my Lord, the charts. Executive summary, my Lord, indicates they have gone all the way to explain, my Lord, if I can read it, my Lord, the executive summary.
Yes.
Marks distribution follows the bell-shaped curve which is witnessed in any large-scale examination indicating.
Just one second.
Yeah. Executive summary, my Lord, short summary. Marks distribution follows bell-shaped curve that is witnessed in any large-scale examination indicating no abnormality. City-wise and center-wise analysis done for 2 years, 23-24, to find out if there are any abnormal indication. Analysis is carried out for the top 1.4 lakh ranks given that the total number of seats across the country is around 1.1 lakh. This analysis is granular enough to indicate any abnormality had a large number of students gotten into high rank top 5% due to malpractice, or if students from a particular exam center or city were benefited. The analysis show that there is neither any indication of mass malpractice nor a localized set of candidates being benefited leading to abnormal scores. I would say this is beyond their brief, what they are stating here. D, there is an overall increase in the marks obtained by students E part. There is an overall increase in the marks obtained by students specifically in the range of 550 to 720. This increase is seen across the cities and centers. This is attributed to 25% reduction in syllabus. That's not their case for them to say. In addition, the candidates obtaining such high marks are spread across multiple cities and multiple centers, indicating very less likelihood of malpractice. Lord, if I can take just one moment here. NTA, the government of India, in their reply is talking that they're attributing two reasons for this exponential inflation in the marks. Two reasons are there is 22 to 25% syllabus reduction and hence the inflation. Two, increase in candidates. Nowhere there is a whisper that there was increase in the syllabus that we have placed on record. If not more, at least corresponding. So, if I can say so, the reply is not giving a full disclosure for oblique reasons. If they are talking about deleting the syllabus, they should simultaneously talk about increase also. At least they should disclose it. I will show the increase part of the syllabus. I will come to it. So there is an increase and decrease both. But this IIT Madras is talking about 25% reduction. Probably they are not given the papers that there is an increase also. And why IIT Madras will not?
Let's look at their data.
Yes. Now kindly see the first table. This table, Millard, is for 23 lakh people. They say it is a bell shape. And any large examination will have a similar kind of a shape. And hence, there is no red flags. Now, starting from extreme right, where 720, now it is going up to the marks. Now, at every stop, there are thousands and thousands of people. This one line, which encapsulate about 24 lakh people, cannot give them any abnormality if 10,000 have gotten into this system through a back door and there is an inflation. Inflation is admitted, leak is admitted. They are trying to justify it that it should be the same curve, and it is the same curve. So this is no indication that there is no abnormality. That is my respectful submission. Because of the data is too large, which can't be caught. Granular variations can't be seen with this large data.
Yes.
Now, may I kindly see the next table? They say the city-wise top ranker analysis. Lot of the marks obtained versus number of candidates for all the candidates who took the examination. Similar analysis was carried out by NTA for every city, and the results followed the same distribution. This was verified by IIT Madras team. This further strengthens our view that there was no major abnormality. There can be abnormality, but there is no major abnormality which can be caught by this system if this Python software is run through 24 lakh students' data. Now, may kindly see center-wise top ranker analysis, which they say that there are city-wise. There are 571 cities. They say first top 100 are evenly spread, and then the data they give is only with regard to 17 students. Bangalore, Karnataka 5, Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh 4, Kota, Rajasthan 3, Tamil Nadu 3, Patna, Bihar 2, total is 17. Why are they shying away? If they have run it for top 100, they should give for top 100. That will include Hardayal School, Bahadurgarh, which had 8 candidates from the same center. Now, they are leaving us in darkness because they have the data, we do not have a data. So whatever they are saying, we are trying to analyze and find that is it correct or not. Now, the same story runs through all their tables. May kindly see the next table.
But I can give, there is no difficulty. Just to
All right,
give the
all right.
context.
I'll read the narration also.
Only a minute, just to give the context. This chart shows that out of students who got first top 100, and we are not counting those 1563. Please don't count them because they become a separate class.
My only limited objection
only a
is why send only for 17 people? Why don't they give a data for 100, a top 100?
I'm answering that. Please allow me to. You listen to it. In Bengaluru, just to show the difference, in 23 there was 1, here it is 5. Maximum in India, the city which got 100 ranker is 5 in Bengaluru, Lucknow 4, Kota 3, Namakkal 3, Patna 2. Rest are 10101.
But do you have the breakup of the top 100 ranks?
Yes.
Top 100 ranks, if you can give us what cities do they come from? Because we have now got the data for the 17, 5 and 4, 9 and 3, 12 and 15 to 17.
Rest would be 1010.
If you can just give us in a chart, you can set it out and give it to us and give it to the others also. That if we take the top 100, which are the cities from which they are?
Our counter affidavit at page 118, we have shared the 100 side also, and we have based it on.
Just give it to us separately right now.
Yes.
You have it right now, just give it to us.
Give it separately, it is annexed to our counter affidavit.
Where is it? You just page.
Your counter.
Page number 118.
Counter of NTA.
Item 7.
Vanshika, yes, sir.
118.
Yes. 100 कहाँ से बने?
So अलग-अलग है, with 91.
They are spread to 91 places, but these 5 are top. Bangalore has maximum students, 5 who are in the first 100. Rest would be 101010, etc.
We said 950, no? Affidavit on behalf of NTA?
Yeah, yes, my lord, 118 annexed R19.
A19.
R19. PDF page 121.
121.
PDF 120.
Hey, 121 is some wakalatnama.
Annexed
Analysis of top 100 can be.
R19.
Counter affidavit on behalf of NTA?
additional affidavit of NTA.
Additional affidavit of NTA.
The petition number would be petition 335 of 2000.
Correct, correct. So one Binod Kumar Sahu is the deponent?
Yeah, yes.
Right, got it.
There we have got the annexure A1 is a performance analysis of 17 candidates of Patna, Bihar.
Yes,
A2 is copy of screenshots of messages.
correct, same.
Now, which is the chart that you're referring?
118. But in the entire country, the analysis of top 100 candidates.
Where is that actually?
That exactly, my lord,
This is
annexure
118, my lord, annexure 19, R19.
118. पेज नंबर तो 118 होगा.
Additional. It's continuous page PDF 1070. 1070.
There is no top ranker.
इसको नहीं कर सकते.
This is the additional.
Sound. Hot conjunction there. Shastri Nagar organization.
So, my lord, here center-wise toppers for all 100.
Right. So first is Guntur.
That's it.
Lord, can your lordships come to 121?
Yes, we got it.
We have 121.
Yes.
Please see Lucknow.
See which one?
Lucknow, my lord. Uttar Pradesh, Lucknow, my lord. Left hand side, first column, Uttar Pradesh, Lucknow. 2, 1, 1. Your lordship gets, my lord? Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh is the lord state, Lucknow is the city, and SDSN Mahavidyalaya is the center. From that center, out of 100, 2 candidates fall into 100, first 100. Then in Lucknow, Loyola International, 1 student, and Uttar Pradesh, Lucknow Central Academy, 1 student. Total up to 4. And therefore, in the report of the IIT Madras, they mentioned Lucknow as 4.
Lord, may at the same page, Lord, may kindly see at page 120, there are 9 people, 8 people from Jaipur, which they have not captured in the table. Kindly see the Jaipur, my lord. Page 120. Jaipur alone has, my lord,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
9 people.
Sir.
They have captured 2. They have not captured 9.
You're right. 1, 2, 3,
Nine.
4,
It is
5,
nine.
6, 7, 8. 9 probably.
No, 8 seconds.
7 people from Bihar, my lord, in this.
Uttar Pradesh, we get 2 and 1, 3 and 1, 4.
Yes.
That 3 from Lucknow, 2 from Noida. Lucknow 4. Lucknow 4, no?
But the purpose is to show that they are spread over, that in Lucknow, there are only 4 out of total 23 lakhs who appear. But just to show that if
But
there would have been any
if they are giving
leakage or
CY,
malpractice,
well, if they
in
are
one
giving-
center there would be a spike. That's the intention.
Bihar, there are 7, right?
Yes.
Bihar, they are said, yes, well. Hmm?
State-wise, Bihar, there are 7,
Yes,
right?
yes, well.
Then Haryana, how many?
Pradesh 7.
Gujarat, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Haryana, Haryana 3, 4, Haryana 4.
तर तर
And
तिने
you kindly notice Haryana 4
Bike
is in a
चोरी चालू है.
situation, if I can be given a moment here.
Yes.
There was one Hardyal school in Bahadurgarh where 8 people were from the same center. And the story of that center is, my lord, the paper distributed in that center, 500 odd student, was taken from Canara Bank. Paper
That
was
is a different
distributed-
issue. Let us
That's a different issue, but I'm showing
different
it,
issue.
it has a
It will
relevance.
be
here.
But Haryana, there are 4. There are 4 in the top 100. Right?
Lord, there were 6 people in the top, which are not, they are not there now. Happened, my lord, in Bahadurgarh. Lord, that's one other glaring thing I just want to state here. NTA never disclosed it. That in Hardyal school, Jhajjar, the question paper taken from Canara Bank was distributed. That paper was taken. There was absolutely no delay in distribution of paper. The principal of the school is on record on YouTube. Even here it can be shown. She says that we collected paper from SBI as well as Canara. Ultimately, the instructions came that you distribute
Issue. Let's not
paper
divert.
from.
Divert.
Allow me to state it. Allow me to
It's a
state it.
different issue. We will not
Different issue that which you have never disclosed on affidavit till now. And I will demonstrate in that's a very clinching issue, which they are getting agitated on that. Paper taken from SBI as well as Canara both. The paper was distributed, which is taken from Canara Bank. The entire country was giving the paper taken from SBI, but Hardyal School, Bahadurgarh paper was given, distributed, and ultimately full time was given and paper was taken on the basis of Canara Bank. Answer.
That we should call it from.
Now, my lord, what happened is, just if I can complete it, what happens is the principal says that after about 40 minutes, I conveyed it that we were told Canara Bank and now the students are attempting Canara Bank question paper. Then the instructions to her was that, all right, if it's already 40 minutes, so let them do Canara Bank. They did Canara Bank. Ultimately, what they did not disclose it to anyone, but they gave grace marks to everyone in that school. And because of those extra marks, 6 people got 720 out of 720. 2 students from the same center got 718 and 719. Thereafter, Lord, this was a grace marks given.
Of course, thereafter, a fresh examination was held.
No, Lord, Lord, that is impinging upon the entire system they have. Now, initially, they arbitrarily gave grace marks for which they were not entitled to at all. Now, this is how they have given grace marks across the country. There was absolutely no justification because they have not come clean on that. Here, they should have said, in Bahadurgarh, a different paper was given. That is why we are holding a re-exam. Fine. First, they said that there was a delay in distribution of paper. There was a loss of time and hence grace marks. When they were caught in this court, then they appeared before the Honorable Other Coordinate Bench and said, now we are having a re-examination. So please do not go into how we gave the grace marks to this 1,561 people. I'm sorry, 1,563. So the question that how they gave grace marks to 1,563 people on account of loss of time has not been examined by this Honorable Court. They, in their reply, they say that the issue stand resolved because we have had a re-exam. My question is, my lord, that how in the first instance they identify 1563 like the center in Bahadurgarh, and to hush up the matter they say we have a re-exam. Now, my lord, if it was on account of loss of time, they should have given opportunity to everybody in the country. That wherever there is a,
Mr. Huda, that has attained finality. Our court dismissed that,
No,
our court has upheld the re-examination.
no.
Initially, they decided to give grace marks to everybody. That was, when that was done, there were representations, they said. They told us last time that there were representations. Thereafter, they decided to revoke that because a fresh committee was appointed and they decided to have a re-examination. Is that correct?
My respectful submission.
I may have to interrupt here only for a moment, my lords.
Later.
The
Later.
My lord, my respectful submission is, my lord, this. In the first instance, they indulged into pick and choose for identifying 1563. One classic example is of Bahadurgarh. Then, Lord, nobody knows how they picked up 1563. And re-examination, Lord, the people who were not entitled to get this chance again got the chance again. And out of this, Lord, number, out of the total, out of 1563.
Out of 1563, how many make it into the 108,000?
Yes, Lord, that's an interesting question. They have not disclosed. But out of 1563.
Tell us. That's the proof of the pudding isn't that.
Yes,
Out of the 1563 who got the retest, how many actually have made it?
included, Lord, eight
I'll
top
just
ranker, which included 8 top ranker from one
That's all
center.
right. We'll find an
That's right.
answer to that.
Now, Lord,
See, I've done now in the top 100.
These cities के reputations है कितने हैं
Huda,
one fact.
when you are arguing, I've just from that top 100, I've done an analysis.
Yes,
The maximum from the states, you said they had disclosed data only for 5 states, 4 or 5 states.
Yes.
Now, Andhra Pradesh got 7 in the top 100. Bihar 7. Gujarat 7. Just check this up. Ask your team to check it up. I've just done it manually. Andhra Pradesh 7. Bihar 7. Gujarat 7. Haryana 4. Delhi 3. Karnataka 6. Kerala 5. Maharashtra 12. Punjab 6. Rajasthan 19. Tamil Nadu 8. UP 6. And West Bengal 5.
That's right.
So it appears that this spread in the top 100 marks is distributed across the country.
Yes. Lord, it's
This covers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 states and 12 states and 1 UT.
that's right. That's right. On this 1563, I just want to point out one fact. The people who got re-examination opportunity,
Lord, it is
out of them
95 centers.
773
The
did
100
not pass the
let's
basic
see
marks
this
in the
100
first attempt.
candidates, our affidavit, my lord, says, first 100 candidates was analyzed and it has been reported that they are distributed across 95 centers located in 56 cities within 18 states and UT of the country. 69, my lord, in Vanshika Yadav state.
What have you said? That the first 100,
First, in this regard, just read, my lord. It is submitted that allegation of the petitioner that number of students scoring high marks are only from certain center is completely unsubstantiated. In this regard, the result of top 100 candidates was analyzed and it has been reported that they are distributed across 95 centers located in 56 cities.
yes.
Within 18 states or UTs of the country. This diverse distribution highlights the widespread participation and competitive spirit among students from different regions and educational backgrounds.
Mr. Huda,
This
we'll
is not-
hear you on the other aspects. But if you look at, as they say, first 100 candidates are distributed in 95 centers in 56 cities in 18 states. Apart from that, as we said, the maximum we have taken in students, at least 5 or more per state. 5 or more per state. We find that distribution in 12 states and 1 union territory.
That's right.
The highest being Maharashtra, which is, Rajasthan 19, followed by Maharashtra 12, followed by Gujarat and Bihar 7, and Karnataka 6.
Lord, yes, Lord.
For us, my lord,
67, the 67 students
yes, they,
who secured 720 out of 720.
they are also, my lord, reduced now because of the re-examination.
Now tell us, originally 67 students
Yes, please.
got
720 out of
720 out of 720.
Yes.
Now, how many of those were in the, I think 17 were in that 1563, no?
Yes. No, not.
44 marks.
How much? 44?
Initially,
Lord, they are reduced.
7 were there.
Lord,
which
I
got
gave-
reduced-
Yes.
Got reduced to 61 because of re-exam at Bahadurgarh. And it's 44 we are attributing to the aspect of one question paper in which 2 options were marked correct. As a result whereof, it's 44 candidates got the benefit of extra 4 marks, making it to 720. If those 44 are removed, then toppers in the entire country are only 17.
So 44 students got the benefit of the grace marks.
Grace mark.
Not grace marks, full marks for when there was an error in the NCERT book contained the wrong answer.
Lordship is that.
No, there were 2 correct answers. Yes, that's what. we'll see here.
So anybody who gave either the NCERT answer or the actually correct answer was given, graded as correct.
If they are removed,
They were 44.
Yes.
because they would otherwise get minus, because this is a negative marking system.
Because you didn't go by the NCERT, your booklet didn't go by the NCERT answer, but what was truly the correct answer? They said that, look, the earlier edition of the NCERT book had also this answer.
Now,
So you treated both as correct answers.
Yes.
And those are 44 students.
and total, my lord, are otherwise 17, which in a multiple choice question, my lord, framework is possible in that out of.
So now, as it stands, 61 students across India get 720 out of 720 today,
Yes.
out of which 44 students have got the benefit of that one question where there were two correct answers were treated as the correct, 2 options were treated as correct answers.
My lord, we have.
Then 17 remains.
So balance 17 really.
If 44 are
As a real purpose.
100% students.
no expectations.
Now tell us one thing, out of these 61 students who have now got 720 out of 720, or let me put it this way, in the top 100, are there any cases where students had changed their centers? In the entire exam, Mr. Kaushik, how many students changed their centers in the entire exam? 23 lakhs. We'll go step by step. In the 23 lakh, total number of students who appeared were 23.33 lakhs. How many students had changed their centers out of the 23.33 lakhs?
Yes, the center allotment is only on 2 aspects, only two factors. One is permanent city and the current city residence. We do not give any specific option with regard to the change of center. The correction window is opened up. In that, the field may be changed by the candidates, which will not come to our knowledge.
So that will be permanent or the current city?
Yes, it's only two options. If many,
So once you are registered, you can't change your center.
what they do is, in the name of corrections, some students change the center also, correcting the parameters or the fields of the application form. We give correction window for some time. During that process, only the possibility of change of center.
But you will never know it.
No minutes. That also has to be on the basis of the address.
But you don't have the fields which are originally filled in by the student and the corrected fields.
So far, as of now, the system doesn't catch that.
So we don't know how many students actually changed their centers when the window for correction was open.
Know the correct number of the students who utilize the reopening of the window, in which 15,000 students utilize the correction model for the.
No, one second. No, one second. 15,000 students utilize the window which was kept open for making corrections in their applications.
And we have
Now, of the 15,000, how many had corrected the field of the center?
They shy away from
One
things.
second.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Lord, for that, that they should open this window. Rajasthan High Court,
Window to correct the fields. The window to correct the fields. How many days was that window kept open?
2 days only.
What are the days?
Well, 10th.
9th and 10th of April.
9th and 10th?
Not for correction. This is not for correction, my lords.
One second. We'll ask them. This
It's actually incorrect.
1 second, Mr. Kaushik, the window to correct the fields. How many days and when was that?
24.
List of dates.
Of April, no?
On 8th of April,
My lord, sir, page 99 of the 99.
The Rajasthan High Court. We'd like to see the order of the Rajasthan High Court. Let us- One second.
PDF 105 minutes.
In where will we get it?
1053 PDF.
In which matter? Additional affidavit of?
NTA.
No, in
My lord,
7th.
1 minute, my lord. 1 minute, my lord. An order was being passed by the High Court, Bombay High Court this morning.
That is that Shivangi Mishra's case?
It is in Vanshika.
Vanshika.
R13, R12.
10.
7.
Running page 106, PDF 108.
Of the Karnataka High Court.
Karnataka. This is Rajasthan is 106.
Rajasthan High Court, my lord, annexure R13.
R13, okay.
Earlier one is Karnataka.
This was only pertaining to one candidate.
That is not relevant. PDF to cases. Okay, what page is this?
थोड़ा सा इसको side.
Madras are right.
Candidate.
Yes.
Okay, my lord, I'll just answer, my lord, that. My lord, we received representations, similar representations So, my lord, it was thought proper, pro-student measure, that let everyone get an opportunity to apply. But the relevant figures are now, my lord, with me.
No, but this order was in respect to one student.
One
who had-
student only.
Who had not paid his fees.
Correct.
So now what did the NTA do? NTA allowed everybody to apply afresh.
Yes, sir. Correct.
NTA had received 3,000 presentations and 900 emails on account of inability of the students to make the application due to mismatch, not able to, Aadhaar, authentication could not be done by most of the students. OTP was not received, OTP could not be received, and fees could not be made. So all these aspects were the subject matter of these representation. In the light of this court order and the order of the Honorable High Court of Karnataka, we opened up this registration.
But this order had nothing to do with
This
that.
order is
The
only
Karnataka disposed it.
But the
as
relevant
infructuous.
figure is this. My lord, we received, as my learned friend says, because of these difficulties, they could not be, they could not make the my lord, appropriate application within time. My lord, we received 15,000 new registrations, approximately, maybe plus minus. My lord, we received 3,000 physical representations and 900 representations on email. But the relevant figure is this. Out of this new 14,094 students, I'm sorry, 15,094 students,
Yes.
those who will be getting admission in 1,08,000 are only 44.
44 students are,
Qualifying for getting admission and are within 1,08,000, which is the total number of medical seats.
14.
12,665 candidates are getting less than 200. That means they are failing.
12,000.
665 out of these.
200 marks out of
720.
720.
They are failing. Out of 1,500, 12,000 are 15,000, 12,000 are failing. Just to indicate and satisfy.
Only
Lordship-
44 got in at
Yes.
To satisfy our lordship's conscience
Yes.
that this was not, my lord, intended to help someone.
Right.
It was, my lord, a pro-student measure ultimately that we have received 3,000 physical representations and 900 representations on email. Let window be open for 2 months, 2 days. And the figure new registration is 15,094. 15,085, Lord, I stand corrected.
Oh. Mr. Huda.
Yes, Lord. Lord, I don't want to spend much time on
No,
that.
one more aspect, Manoj. There was one kind of a discrepancy which was noticed in the first half regarding the Jaipur. Manoj, the chart which your lordships have seen contains where in 2003 and 2004 there was an increase. In 2003, 3% fall within, let's say, first 100, and it became 4. In Jaipur, that is Rajasthan, 2023 also 9 students were in first 100, and this time also they were in first 100. So that chart depicts cities where there is an increase this time, which is from 224, 225. The rest are 110, 110, etc.
Yes, Lord. On the Lord, IIT chart, I don't want to spend much time. Just 2-3 tables I want to show, and I
So
want
now,
to proceed because there is much better evidence on record to show a leak and a systemic.
Now, what are your submissions? Now, why don't you
Lord,
formulate
my
your submission?
submission with regard to IIT chart, first was that there is a conflict of interest. 2, they have taken the data of 23,33,000 to have this bell-shaped curve and to say that it does not show any abnormality. I say 1 or 2 or 3% insertion of other candidates using unfair means can't be detected in such large data.
Yes.
Third, I say the different tables they give, they are giving without declaring the result, they are giving the data only with regard to 2 to 3 cities and not the entire data for the scrutiny of the petitioners. It is a
Yes.
sampling they have done to suit their own. Eight and 9 at page 15, they are drawing, let me kindly see table 8 and 9, how wrong they have gone in their analysis. They are showing a table 8 at page 15. The center-wise rank of top 500. Now, my lord, for 24 is the table 4. So Bhatinda, they say only 5. Sikar, they say 4. Surat, they say 4. Now, my lord, they are comparing this with the data of 23.
Where did you get that? Where did you get that table?
Table 8, my lord.
Table 8.
Correct. Table 8, center-wise rank of 2024, my lord.
Yes.
So they focus on Bhatinda, Sikar and Surat, and they give the number of students. Now the next table, they are comparing the two tables to show that there is no abnormality. In the next center-wise rank of 23 of top 500. Now they are comparing Rajkot with Bhatinda, Vijayawada with Sikar, Delhi with Surat. I do not know how they do it. If they are doing a comparison center-wise rank of two different years, they have to compare apple with apple. But they say, no, we will do it like this. This doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And the argument I'm making is, they cannot take support of this IIT Madras report to say that there is no leak and there is no cheating.
No, that
and
is, that they're
the
doing,
only thing is,
they're seeing if there's any abnormality, that's all.
they,
Whether there's a leak or not, you have to establish aliende.
Yes, the only thing is IIT Faridabad has not been able to pinpoint the red flags. They say we have not been able to find it. Everything seems to be normal. Now, my lord, may kindly see table 16 straight away, and then I don't want to waste my lord's time on this table because that is not a clinching on either side. Just to show that the kind of inflation is there, which is shown in table 16. And they say this is normal. I say this is not normal. My lord, may kindly see page 17. Now they have given the total number of candidates for 3 years with a rank of 550 to 720. Lord, this is the marks range 550 to 720. This table 16. 2022 in this marks range. Lord, I have done the total. The total of 2022 from marks range of 550 to 720 is 49,134. Lord, may kindly note it somewhere.
24.
49,134 is 2022 total candidate in the marks range of 550 to 720. For the next year, 2023, my lord, the number goes up to 64,520. If I total, my lord, all the 4 categories given here.
For 2022, how much was it?
My lord, 2022, it was 49,134.
Yes.
23, my lord, this number goes up to 64,520.
And?
There is an increase of 15,000 my lord, approximately.
And 24?
And 24, this figure goes to 1,42,137. So the increase is 77,000. So previous year, the increase was 15,000.
How many students actually appeared in 2022, 23 and 24? Total students.
Yes, but there is an increase of about 1 lakh students.
2022, how many students appeared?
But it is 3 lakh students. 2.95 to be precise.
2.95 lakh
That's-
students.
It will be more.
And
Can't be, can't
23.
No, it must be much more.
Can't be, it has to be more.
Mr. Kaushik, in 2022, how many students appeared?
Okay, yes, but I have this.
This is total.
Total number.
1,87,000.
Yes. But, to,
1 lakh?
It is. No, 18
I
lakhs.
have the exact figures.
Once again, 18.
I have the exact figures. But
I've got the figure, correct figures. It's 18,72,343 registered,
18,72,000.
17,64,571 actually appeared.
17 lakh?
17,64,571.
Yes.
Yes, 22. In 24 minutes,
23?
23 registered is 20,87,462.
Yes. How many appeared?
Appeared is 20,38,596.
And 24?
24 minutes registered is 24,06,079.
And appeared?
Appeared is minutes 33,32,297.
So between 22 and 24, the number who registered has gone up from 18 to 24, which is about, say, 33% increase. And those who appeared increased from 17.64 to 23, again about, say, 33%, 1/3 increase. So as opposed to the increased number of students, about 33% increase, the number in the top echelons has gone up almost by 300%, from 50,000 to 1,40,000.
the increase, but I have another.
Necessarily draw a correlation that therefore the examination is
Maybe
reached.
a better lot also. But there is a reason given by blood as
They,
understood by
according to you, there was a reduction in the syllabus.
So they have, blood IIT Madras, IIT,
Disclose in their response that there was a corresponding increase which we have placed on record. There is not a whisper. And just one thing more.
There was an increase in the syllabus.
There's an increase in the syllabus. And neither the IIT Madras is talking. IIT Madras.
How do you demonstrate that there was an increase in the
But
syllabus?
I have a document placed on record, but they can't deny it.
Show us that.
I will straight away show it. Just want to show it here. Just one thing. Increase of number of people in the examination in 2021 was 1,78,000. 22 it was 2.2 lakh increase. In 23 2.74 lakh, and 24 the increase is 2,95 lakh. So the increase is almost linear.
About 33% increase every year.
But in terms of lakhs, what I'm saying.
It's about 1/3, roughly
1.7 lakh, 2.2 lakh, 2.74 lakh, and now 2.95 lakh. It's almost linear.
15%.
15% at every year. Here, the jump is about 5-fold. In the number of candidates falling in that category, 77,000. Previous year, the difference was 15,000.
No, but can this by itself be indicated of a leak in the question paper?
No, I would say there is a
So
smoking gun on the blood. Blood, it's a red flag. Acha, एक second, वो document it.
How do you show that
Syllabus.
the
Lord, may kindly have my supplementary note circulated yesterday.
your lordship would note even in the first bracket, that is 700 to 720, there is a remarkable jump. In 2022, 99 students, my lord, fall within.
That goes up to 2321.
And 350 in last year. That is also almost my lord, there.
Right.
So that keep on happening because many students, my lord, appear, they could not make it, they reappear in the next year. These are the dynamics.
In that marks range, 22 to 23, the increase was 15,000. 23 to 24, in the same marks range, the increase is 77,000.
Mr.
I leave it there. I
Mr.
leave it
Uda,
there, Lord.
you have to have something more concrete.
That's right. I will.
Just give
I'm
us a
straight away
statistic,
coming, my lord, to the best part of my submission.
Give us the best part.
Yes, I am straight away coming just
Yes.
after showing that there is an increase in this labor.
Show us that.
Yes, my lord, allow me, my lord, my supplementary submission circulated yesterday.
Nice me. Yes.
This annexure A, page 7. But the following syllabus was increase in the Neet UG 24 examination topic increase in biology. My lord, this is the topic added. And then, my lord, on the next page, topics increased in chemistry.
Yes.
Then, my lord, page 8 is the topics increase in chemistry. My lord, these are the topics added at page 8. And then, my lord, page 9, topics increase in physics. Notified just 5 months before the examination. $18 topics, my lord, in physics, chemistry, and biology. And what surprisingly, the conduct of NTA is that there is not a whisper that this syllabus is not only reduced or deleted part of it, but it is increased also. They should have come clean.
All right. We got it.
Now,
Ask them.
let's state away this honorable court on the last date of hearing directed NTA to identify, first of all, Lord, this honorable court directed that how the paper was set, how it was sent to printing, then how it was sent to the centers. The chain of custody. Now, in the chain of custody, their reply is.
Now you're going to the most important
That's
point.
right, straight up.
So what is the submission now? You just formulate it.
Yes,
That we'll get it.
the submission is, their own case is that the questions papers were dispatched for the respective cities on 24th of April 2024. I'm sorry, 24, no. Overall, 24th of April 2024, the papers were dispatched through a reputed courier company, which is a private company in any case. Their name has also come a lot in everywhere. And it reached the SBI and Canara Bank on 5th of May 2024. 3rd of May, I'm sorry, 3rd of May 2000. It was in rickshaw.
Now, just one clarification. They were sent to the SBI Canara branches in those cities, or what happened? Where were they sent to?
They were sent to the cities.
So wherever that's your total exam, that exam was held in how many cities? 571 centers in 90, how many cities?
571 cities.
4,700
4,750 centers.
Right, we had said that last.
Now, with regard to the interesting part now comes.
So these papers were sent to SBI and Can Bank in these 571 cities.
That's right. This is what they say in their reply.
So each of these cities had a SBI branch and a Can Bank branch.
Yes, yes.
And the dispatch, may I notice this date?
So they were dispatched on 24/4
74
and reached on 3rd May.
The receipt is 5th of May 2024.
5th.
3rd of May.
3rd.
3rd of May 2024.
So the time gap is about almost 9 days.
Yes, this is one aspect.
He's talking
They
about
have not divulged. Now, please,
He is referring to Patna.
I'm not referring to Patna. I'm coming to
Yeah, we are not fighting.
Hazaribagh and then Patna. I'm not. That is a separate story.
Hazaribagh.
Hazaribagh.
इसका वो सीधा हमारा हमारी सप्लीमेंट्री नोट
Papers were sent uniformly on the 24th of April.
I will explain, my lord, as CBI has investigated the entire chain from the printer till it is delivered to the center, and how there are checks and balances, sealing, GPS tracking. If there is any tampering, then the GPS immediately my lord, sounds alert that there is at some stage at this particular place on this particular date there is a my lord,
BOLL.
there are digital lockers, locks, etc. my lord. I have given, my lord, that detail. There is a 7-layer security, 7-layer safety features. Which,
And now, what has come on record now? I'm straight away coming to that. It was dispatched on 24th of April 24. I'm sorry, 28th of April to.
But you just said 24th. So was the date of this?
With regard to Hazaribagh,
No, one thing we want to know. Let's be clear on facts. Was the dispatch for all centers, all cities on the same day?
Yes, let's from the printing press, but let's destinations are different across the country, including Andaman Nicobar. It takes separate time. So we have.
That you're right. But for the dispatch across the country, did the papers leave the printing press on the same day?
They start leaving late. They start leaving depending
When?
on the distance between 24th April to 28th April. They are.
Answer sheets. And the question paper.
there are two printing presses because there are two papers.
Right.
One of them is to be chosen.
Right. So the two printing presses started distributing the question papers between the 24th and the 28th
in different cities.
in different cities.
24 to 3rd May for others. With regard to Hazaribagh, 28th to 3rd of May.
For dispatch.
Yes, my lord. Dispatch for Hazaribagh, they say in the affidavit, anti-affidavit, my lord, I just want to read. Because in deference to my lord's direction, that how it was transported, you specify. They have filed a reply. I want to read one paragraph
Right.
of the, my lord, NTA additional reply, page 6. My lord, NTA additional reply. In my case, my lord. Transportation of question papers to custodians. My lord. I'll just read it and
Lord, I'm not
Then
taking this
demonstrate.
adversarially. This would help you also. Understand the system.
Please let me read it and then.
All right. Where is the NTA additional reply page?
My lord, page 6, my lord.
958.
Which deals with NTA additional reply, my lord. This is 10th of July.
PDF page 953 in Vanchika Yatram Transportation.
This is 10th of July, my lord, in Vanchika Yadav affidavit.
Yes.
Lord, may kindly see page 6 bottom. They're talking of Roman 8, transportation of question papers to custodians. Say the sealed trunk was handed over to a reliable all India logistic company for transportation and when dispatched based on distance of examination center across the country. The sealed iron trunks for Hazaribagh, Jharkhand were dispatched on 28th of April 2024. The authorized company loaded the sealed iron trunks into a dedicated closed body vehicle, and an electronic lock was put on the door along with one-time seal. The movement of this vehicle was tracked by the logistic company. The truck has also the digital lock with a GPS tracker giving real-time information.
Just a minute,
Please. This is cool. body vehicle with electronic locks. And on 3rd of May, this paper trunk was found to be traveling in an e-rickshaw, open to sky, being delivered at the Oasis school. And there is a photograph on record, shows the principal, who has now been arrested by the CBI, is receiving the trunk, not the SBI bank, but the Hazaribagh school principal. The affidavit before this honorable court is factually incorrect and doesn't even capture that basic part. Here, they say on 3rd of May, page 7, the last bullet of this para, the sealed iron trunk were delivered to the concerned custodian SBI Bank at Hazaribagh, Jharkhand on 3rd of May and was kept in a safe vault by the bank. The bank received the trunks and gave an acknowledgement to the logistic company. Now, Lord, straight away, allow me to come to my supplementary submissions, Lord, which I have placed even the photographs on record, showing that where this trunk was being taken in an e-rickshaw, open to sky with one driver.
Can you now formulate your submissions? You're saying that now, you've seen now the broad lay of the matter. Your contention is the leak is absolutely widespread and systemic.
One.
Now, how do you formulate your submission?
Lord, what I say is, because this honorable court pertinently asked them a question.
No, but just formulate it. Just formulate. We're not able to get your point now. We've seen the broad.
There is a systemic failure in conducting the examination by NTA. And the multiple failures, my lord, if I enlist, the failure is multi-dimensional, and if I enlist serial wise, my lord.
Yes, just tell us.
Yes. The transportation of the question paper got compromised when for 6 days the question paper remained in the hands of a private courier company. And in support, I have to say about the evidence on record indicating that the question paper for this examination was being transported in an e-rickshaw 2 days prior to the examination.
At Hazaribagh, no?
At Hazaribagh. On 3rd of May. And instead of it being taken to straight away to the bank, probably there was no clarity on the direction where the question paper will go. So the e-rickshaw driver took it to the Oasis school.
No, that's not what.
If your lordship.
I will read that. I will read.
Lordships read the caption below the picture. My little friend is perhaps not reading that.
Where are you reading?
That's the same picture which is being displayed on the
Let me read just one news item and show this newspaper. Page 12 of my written.
Just a minute.
My supplementary submission, may kindly have for a moment. That will clinch it.
That only I am reading.
Just read.
Allow me to read.
He says that these are the question papers, but picture shows.
My lord, may kindly see page 11. My lord, may just.
OMR sheets.
OMR sheets. After the examination.
It is the 3rd of May. Lord, may allow me to just to first read, my lord, Annexure B at page 11 of my supplementary submission. This news item and then the photograph, Lord, I will show that.
Incorrect version of the situation may not be. My affidavit is with regard to.
Huda, now you have to formulate what your point is. You said
yes, Lord,
that there was a systemic failure of NTA in conducting the examination. 1, transportation was compromised. The packet remained with a private courier company for 6 days and transported in an e-rickshaw at Hazaribagh on 3 May 2020.
3rd of May 2000, which was received by the principal and instead of the custodian, that is the SBI. And now the information with us is that this principal of Hazaribagh has been arrested for being a conspirator in the leak. He was part of the NTA. He was a city coordinator.
Then what is the next point?
The next point is the dissemination of the leaked paper was happening from 3rd of May itself. And the evidence of the chat on the Telegram, etc., indicate that the sold paper was being circulated on 4th of May, not 5th of May.
Where do we get that?
Lord, with regard to that, Lord, I have two submissions. One, Lord, in my submission, Lord, what I had said was that there is a flame blare channel which had disseminated the sold paper.
Where is that?
Lord, a question paper. Lord, that I have, Lord, if I can straight away show my first note, Lord, I have said it. They have responded to my first note, thankfully, and they are not commenting on that. I want to read, Lord, page 6 of my first note. First
Where is the first note?
Lord, 10th of July note, which was filed in deference to my Lord's direction that it should be one comprehensive note. Where I say, my Lord, correct. Flame blare.
Submission will be.
Written submissions, para 2, systemic failure.
Locate that number one.
So there's one principal note, my Lord, which we submitted 10th of July.
The heading reads as relevant list of dates.
No, written submissions which we have filed on 10th of July. It's a combined written submissions.
We have
It's a
not,
collated one, my Lord. There are only 2, I believe.
You filed, replied yesterday for that note also.
Yes, you filed reply also to that note.
Yes, filed a
Yes.
reply to that note. Yes, yes.
My Lord, there is one heading systemic failure. This compromised the sanctity of examination.
Question paper was circulated on Telegram channel.
That's right, no. Question paper was circulated on a Telegram channel one day prior to the scheduled examination on 4th of May 2024 at 12 a.m. This breach of security has raised significant concerns regarding the integrity of the fairness of the examination process. Given the nature of social media and modern communication platform, it is impossible to accurately determine the full extent of leak and identify all beneficiaries. Information shared on social media spread rapidly and uncontrollably, reaching an extensive audience within a very short period. This phenomenon makes it extremely challenging to segregate the pinpoint the individuals who may have gained unfair advantage. Screen recording of a handle named Flame Blare. Lord, we have this video. Now, in response to this pleading, Lord, they have filed a written note yesterday. They don't talk about it. They don't comment on it.
See, the only thing is which you have to bear in mind as a matter of robust common sense. The idea of somebody who was doing this was not just to make a national charade of the NEET exams. People who are doing it were in it for money,
Correct, correct.
right?
That's right.
It was not people who wanted to sort of bring the whole exam into disrepute.
Correct.
What you would do to bring the whole exam into disrepute is to have a massive dissemination.
This became public.
So
Only after
why
the
would,
examination.
right? Somebody who was doing it admittedly, as it now appears, to make money out of the process.
That's right.
Therefore, anybody who is making money out of it he would not circulate it on a mass scale unless he has that network to also connect with other people. Like you have, say, 10 people across in 10 different cities in the state who are all involved in the leakage and being part of the conspiracy to make money.
That's right.
So, is it your case? I mean, we have made a note of that point that this was circulated on Telegram on early morning on the
4th of May.
4th of May at,
That's
at
right.
12:02 a.m.
That's right.
So the whole of 4th went.
Correct. All of 4th and then on 5th, because the examination is on 5th at 2 p.m. in the afternoon.
That's actually, my friend is not correct. We have replied to this in our additional affidavit also, as well as written affidavit.
When was it actually put on the Telegram channel?
Telegram channel, our stand is, it is a doctored video. Edited is shown in the picture itself, which we have placed on record along with our.
But this is another thing.
And the time
Let me
is
complete it. If I can complete.
Please.
All right.
5th May, 1740 is the time of this Blitz video.
Not this one.
After that.
Let him show Blitz that video he is talking of. We have got this.
Telegram channel has an inbuilt feature. If you made some changes or you tamper with it, then that change is also reflected. And therefore, we came to know that this was somebody had circulated after the examination.
Yes, but I will show that video and what they are trying to say and demonstrate that it is factually incorrect.
1740. Manoj, that is
Yes,
540.
if I can, my lord, straight away invite my lord kind attention to NTA additional reply, my lord, what the Learned Solicitor General is saying. Page 24 of NTA additional reply, my lord. There is, this is another Akash test series they have bought it. We didn't know that. But they say there was another channel which was circulating. And they say this circulation happened post the examination. And what is the basis to say so? Let me explain it, my lord. Kindly see page 24 of this NTA additional reply. This is the original screen at page 1, page 24, which shows paper.
To India.
No, my lord. This is my lord, additional affidavit of NTA. My lord, it is a screen like this, my lord, mechanism. This. It will be a screen like this.
Page?
Page 24, my lord. Annexure A2.
976, yes.
Annexure A2.
Yes. Yes.
Now, my lord, kindly see the second half of it, where date May 4 is written.
Right.
And then there is a paper being shown in this chat. Now, at the bottom of it, my lord, that red circle, they say it is,
901.
this is
Edited
edited.
901.
This is edited. My lord, paper is being shown on 4th of May on this Telegram channel. The date is appearing on the top, and at the bottom of this document, my lord, kindly see the circle they have done it for facility.
Circle indicates what? The answer.
Yes, circle, they say, indicates that this message is edited.
Edited 901. Yeah.
And so maybe time is edited. This is their argument. And the real time is, my lord, may kindly see the next page. They say this is the real time. Now I will explain. Lord, page 25, they say the time is 5/5/2024, 1540, 1740. There is a fundamental flaw in this argument. One argument is, my lord, whenever a Telegram channel document is pressed for edited, it can swap, Lord, it can swap the document, but the time will remain the same. It can't change the time. I have tried it myself, Lord, with the help of my all colleagues. If on a Telegram channel, I receive a document, I want to edit it. I can swap the document, but the time will not change. This is one. They say the time is changed, which is impossible. Now the next page 25, the time they are giving is not the time of receipt of a document. It is a watermark.
there. इसकी जरूरत नहीं.
If I open this question paper, this opens.
Second point was the telegram.
Yes, my lord. Telegram, page 24, indicate that on 4th of May, question paper is being circulated. The photograph of the question paper, my lord, appearing, we have compared it with the original. It is this original question paper. The date shown on the top of it is 4th of May, and the time is 9 a.m. Now they want this honorable court to disbelieve this date and time with the next page showing. Lord, may kindly see the next page. Next page, page 45, is not the date and time which can ever appear like this in a telegram channel. It is a watermark. If I click a picture, if I click a picture, my lord, the date and time on, I photo it, then it will appear that the photo is taken on this time and this date. Kindly see the watermark. It's not a date and time appearing on the telegram. Date and time appears like the one it is appearing at page 24. This is how they want this honorable court to believe this. And this is something not other than the flame blare, which we have found and seen the video.
What else now?
Yes. Now, my lord, with this, allow me, my lord, to come back to Hazaribagh, just one news item to demonstrate that how it is an admitted thing, almost admitted thing, that the paper is leaked on 3rd of May. Allow me, my lord, to come back to my supplementary note for a moment. Page 12 of my supplementary note. My lord, that is essential. Allow me to read that, my lord.
Yes,
Page
supplementary note
11.
Yeah.
My supplementary note. I have, my lord, only two notes. One the main note and the other is supplementary note. Where I had shown the edit syllabus.
Yes.
Yes, my lord. Page 11, my lord. Allow me to read this news, my lord. The Central Bureau of Investigation probing the Neet UG paper leak case on Friday arrested 3 persons, including principal of so-and-so, and vice principal of the OSS school Hazaribagh, and interrogated 13 suspects arrested by Patna police at so-and-so jail in Bihar capital. The CBI sleuths also visited so-and-so with 2 accused to explore the potential involvement of Rocky, nephew of Allah's mastermind Sanjeev Mukhia, in the case. The principal and vice principal of Hazaribagh School, one of the center for the exam conducted on 5th of May, were arrested after 3 days of the questions involving more than 60 hours over the allegations of tampering of question papers. The identity of the third person could not be ascertained till the time of filing of this report. 3 arrested persons will be produced in CBI court in Patna. CBI had seized cell phone, laptops, school CCTV camera footage with the assistance of forensic experts on Tuesday. According to sources, the CBI uncovered crucial evidence from the 3 months call records obtained from Huck's phone, which led to his arrest. Huck, who served as the district coordinator for Neet, had earlier expressed concern about a potential leak originating from a private courier company, and the SBI that the breach might have occurred at their end. The CBI, which was initially concentrating on the route from the office of the private courier firm at so-and-so to CBI main branch, Julu Park, shifted its focus after analyzing CCTV footage. The footage confirmed that no tampering occurred along this stretch, leading to CBI to suspect Huck, who consistently provided the same response during questioning. Sources told TOI that CBI's attention turned to Oasis School, located on Mandai Road near Kalu Chowk, and its staff. The agency began gathering digital evidence and uncovered that e-rickshaw had gone directly to Oasis School on May 3, instead of proceeding to the CBI main branch, where it was supposed to be stored in the strong room. CBI sources said that at the school, the aluminum box was tampered with, and the packet containing the question paper was removed. A glue stick was used to reseal the package containing the question paper. The Economic Offences Unit, which had been investigating the case before it handed over to the CBI, also corroborated these findings according to the sources. Milord, allow me to skip this. Now kindly see the next page at page Milord, 14. I'm sorry, this is page 14, and then 15 is, Milord, this e-rickshaw and the principal of the school who has been arrested now for tampering with the trunk and seal, etc. Page 15. Milord, this is the e-rickshaw. In the affidavit, they said that it is called sealed vehicle, covered and sealed vehicle, guarded, and where all sort of security. Now, this is how, Milord,
Students pay for the NEET exam.
pardon?
How much does each student pay for the NEET exam? 1,700 rupees.
Reserved category was, how much was the reserved category?
3,200
1700
for the reserved category.
general category.
1,700 for the general category and reserved category. .33 lakh students into 1,700. How much does it work? Sorry.
Then they have transported these blood boxes in an e-rickshaw with one driver. There is no guard.
Nobody would pause with a photo, to pose for to be photographed like this if these are question papers. This is a part of the process. When you hand over or take over something, you pause with the receipt, etc. This is OMR sheets, not question paper.
That's 1700 for the general. General EWS, OBC and NCL is 1600.
From the exam,
The expense rates.
how much do you make in terms of revenue for this?
Revenue generation. It's about 400 crores and the expenditure is about 300 crores.
Mr. Suresh, do you engage a private courier company?
Lord, your lordships may allow me to show. Lord, the checks.
There is no CCTV in the centers. There is no toilets in some of the
We are not
areas
on
where.
toilets. There are
56%.
CCTV.
There is no CCTV.
CCTV footage is recovered. I will, Lord, show when my turn comes.
All right, your
Yes,
third point now,
besides this-
what is the third point supplementary?
Yeah,
note?
Lord, besides this, we have placed on record 161 statements recorded by Bihar Police of the accused, which indicate that the paper was available on 4th. If I can straight away read just one statement. That statement is in. Lord, my main note dated 10th of July. Just one statement, allow me, Lord, to read from there.
You are reading Anurag Yadav's statement?
I'm read, yes.
Yes, that your translation is wrong. I have got the original in Hindi.
Okay.
It's
I believe
wrong on a very
believe-
crucial.
Read Hindi. I believe.
It's wrong on a very crucial point.
Okay. Okay.
Must be a mistake. I'm not alleging anything.
Okay. So, Milord, this statement indicates that my uncle dropped me on 4th, right? The paper leak was on 4th.
That's not a.
See one statement with you.
Who gave you this? Milord, yes, Milord, in fact, because so many people are circulating this material on social media from everywhere. But though the candidates here are less, but the anxiety on a social media and the kind of students who are affected by it, but not coming forward to file a petition before this honorable court. They are supporting all these petitions, and this kind of a material is being supplied. And not even the officers, but the other day, I had placed on record the press note of Bihar Police. The IG police gave that press note. Now, subsequently, they say they have backtracked. Thing is happening in this case. So let them deny that these are not the correct. This is what they say. In the counter affidavit, they say that this is not a certified copy of 161 statement, and hence it should be discounted from the evidence.
हिंदी वाली
हाँ, हिंदी वाली certified.
हिंदी वाली लेके आ हिंदी वाले स्टेटमेंट मांग सर
इनको according to you, the leaked question paper was in the leaked mode